All good. Don't worry about it. What's good, y'all? So we made it to Dallas. We are here in our room. Shell, well, we're not in Dallas. We're in Frisco, Texas. Here to see the heart of Texas with the bestie, V. Say hey.
Hi.
Say hey, YouTube. Yeah, they can see. They can see. So we drove up from San Antonio, had about a maybe 4.5-ish, 5-ish hour drive.
It was 4.5.
4.5-ish hour drive. Stopped at Buc-ee's, so y'all saw the little stops along the way, and then we're gonna head to finals here in about 2 hours. We're here to see everyone, but we're very interested to see these 30 wellness pros hit the stage. So we'll show 29. Some footage. 29. Oh, someone didn't show up.
I told you. They're all day.
Oh yeah, okay. 20. I said correct. 29 wellness pros hit the stage, and y'all, I just always feel inspired coming to shows, and I feel like I definitely needed this kind of energy boost here in this era. So I'll see y'all at finals. If not, we'll see y'all about town, whatever Frisco has to offer. Y'all know the motto on the channel. We're gonna find out together. Welcome back to the vlog. We got to get this red hair moment, okay? I'm very proud of this whole look. Enchilada, you know we had to find one, y'all. Y'all already know. You're not new here.
Side check. Relax, face the curtain. Back double bicep.
So we're just getting back to the room. Couldn't do a lot of filming inside the venue. Went to a cute little spot after, but before we did some shopping. Got some of these.
Is trying her first Pocky.
First time ever. I'm told I'm missing out. So
Serving size, 2 packs.
so but instead of like 9 packs in here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Serving size is 2 packs.
Okay. I don't know what these look like, so I don't know what.
That's 2 packs. If you want them.
Oh, they're tiny.
Yeah. But cute labeling. These are the Halloween version.
So they got different ones.
I just like.
Oh, okay. Again, I've never had this before, so I don't know.
And then some of them, they usually have like little. Some of them, they will have like the bigger ones. They'll have.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll have what?
They'll have little characters on them.
Oh, fun. Cheers.
Cheers.
No, this tastes like. Wait. You gonna take me a couple bites? I'm like. I can't. They're good. They're like sweet and savory.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I say it's like not overly sweet.
Yeah. It's like a little breadstick. It's like a little mini breadstick.
It's like I'm
That
only
has
focus on you, baby.
Right. She was like, listen, less of that, more of the Pocky. But it's like strawberry yogurt covering.
Mm-hmm.
Coating.
Strawberry cream covered biscuits.
Well, yeah. Abby. Hold on, let me switch my profile. So 2 packs. So 2 of these. 5 grams of fat. So one is 2.5.
Yeah.
One of these is 8 grams of carbs and 1 gram of protein. It's not bad.
Yeah.
You just want a little like something sweet.
No, it's 4 carb.
What?
Oh yeah, no. I was looking at the dietary fiber. Sorry.
Mm-mm.
It was
Yeah.
some sugars is what I was looking at. 8 sugars. You right.
This would be good with coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And they make different flavors.
Yeah. They have vanilla, chocolate.
So does it make peanut butter?
I don't think so. They might. I know they have like a matcha.
I've never tried matcha.
Oh yeah. We need to go back to that coffee shop because I want you to try that matcha.
I want to try the lavender latte. I'm told I'm missing out on the lavender latte. If y'all tried lavender latte, let us know in the comments. I have not tried it.
I haven't yet.
I hear it's really good.
Maybe.
They say it's good. I don't know.
I'm not a big fan of lavender. But like.
But I've never consumed it.
Yeah, same.
That's just it. Like I've never consumed it to the point where I'd be like, oh, I mess with lavender or I don't. Like I like the scent. I wonder why they call them poppies.
It's a good Korean or Japanese thing.
Okay.
Would you get them again?
I definitely would these again. They kind of remind me of Biscoff cookies in terms of they're sweet, but they're not overly sweet, which I can appreciate. So yeah.
What flavors have you guys tried?
10 out of 10 recommend. Let's get y'all happy Sunday. Today is Sunday, September 8th. So we got some countdowns on the mix. We are on our way back to San Antonio and made some stops. But y'all listen, at the show last night, they had this meal prep company. They came through. They came through. It was just it was one of those trips where I did not pack stuff ahead of time. So I was just like, it's gonna all work out. It's gonna all work in my favor. And it did. So I will post the name of this company. I had another one of their meals too earlier. It was like a turkey, sweet potato, zucchini situation. Chef's kiss. But y'all listen. You know I say putting y'all on stuff. And last night the bestie put me on this sauce. Y'all. I'm late to the game. Apparently everyone and mama knew about this. I didn't know about this. It's slap your mama good. Okay. So this is the first thing on my list to get when I get back in town into San Antonio. We're halfway through the drive. I think like another 2 hours ish, 15 minutes ish to get there. But y'all, it's on the list. Okay. Also tried this one too. Different flavor palette. It wasn't slap your mama good, but it was still good. So just experimenting with different stuff. As y'all know, I always bring to you guys in real time the stuff that is helping me to stay on this reverse and stick to it. So when I get home tonight, I'm just going to be kind of getting set up for the week, just doing some stuff to plan out stuff for the week. So I'll share a little bit about that because I've been doing some life hacks to make sure that I am now settling into my new schedule, right? With everything I want to get done in the week. So we might do some time management, time mapping, productivity hacks when I get home tonight. We'll see how I'm feeling. I am currently right now getting ready to go for another M-Slim treatment. And I feel like it's been a minute since I've like updated you guys on that. For you guys who are newer here, and you might have missed a few vlogs ago, I started getting these treatments done with Renew Wellness right after Universe. And if you guys missed that video, I'll link it here so you can hear all about it. Dawn shares all the information about that you need to know. And it's definitely been more than 4 treatments, and I have very much noticed a difference. Now, even though I am 1000% fuller than where I was then, my weight is higher, I have noticed a difference, and I was noticing a difference in my glutes, like even like leaning up to North American. So the fuller look It's happening, y'all. It's happening. So it's definitely working, which is why I want to keep it going into the improvement season. I think at the time, the last time I updated y'all, I was doing it both on glutes and abs. I'm no longer doing abs only because right now I'm not trying to like, lean that area out. We just want to focus on this overall development in the glutes. So it's working, y'all. So I'm excited to go for another session today. Y'all, the day is just going good. I think the time last night, just kind of getting set up. Y'all ever feel like you just have like a new sense of energy coming into a week? Like even more than like you normally have. That's what this week feels like for me. I feel like I just spent a lot of time just getting things in order, organization-wise, that I was wanting to do. Picked up a hat from Andrea's video because I watched her vlog as I was unpacking and cooking last night, listening to her vlog and watching it. And she was saying that what she has started to do with her is she'll map out her meals in like a note and like a checklist format. She'll just kind of like check them off as she goes along. So she knows like once she's eaten that, like that's it for the day. So just looking into ways that I can have more accountability into my reverse and like things that I can do, because we talked about that in the last vlog. Like y'all already know, I'm gonna own my shit, okay, always. I was just like, you know what? That sounds like something I should do. So I started doing that. So I sat down last night and I mapped out all my meals for the day. Like I actually physically wrote out what I was gonna have, like what protein sources, what veggie sources, carb sources. And then last night, probably for the first time nearly in a long time, I cooked everything. Like I normally cook up protein and carbs with my veggies. I normally make those like fresh. I'm like, oh, I'll just, I work from home for those of you guys who haven't figured that out by now. Normally I'm like, oh, my veggies, I'll just make them as I go throughout the day. But last night I was like, no, let me just take some time and prep. So I diced up my red onion for the week. I diced up my sliced cucumbers. So if my sleepy ass walk in there to get a cold beverage, I'm not reaching for a rice cake, I'm reaching for the cucumbers, okay? And what else did I do? Oh, I also sauteed some of my like red cabbage, and that's all I did. Oh, and I got these diced sweet potatoes I'm really looking forward to air frying. So I have just been having my stuff more prepared, more together, and I can just already feel a new energy coming into this week. Speaking of new week energy, we weighed in this week at 131. That's kind of where my weight has been hanging out, and forgiving y'all because I haven't been talking about a lot about my weight. I said I was going to, it's just habit. It's more common for me not to talk about my weight than for me to talk about it, which is why I forget to mention it. But I have been tracking it, and since the last time I updated you guys on my weight, I have been hanging out between like 129 to 131-ish, 132-ish, somewhere in that range. So I'm normally like 131 point something. Today I was 131.4. So those of you guys who are curious, I often kind of get asked that. I don't really envision my weight going up from here because I feel like my body is starting to kind of chill out and stabilize where it's at. I feel really good at this weight too, and it's something where I feel like I'm not starving myself to keep or maintain or having to do like crazy amounts of like cardio or anything like that to maintain either. I don't really want to see myself get past this because I still do want, some people don't care about getting softer in the improvements. I'm not gonna say overly soft, that's very subjective. But me personally, I just don't feel like I need to get that soft for what I need to do. I just don't. So you're not gonna see me like I did in past off seasons, tip the scales at 143 and then have to strip all that up. And we ain't doing all that. We ain't doing all that, okay? We're just not. We are not doing that. So at this weight, all that to say, at this weight range, I feel really good. So this is gonna kind of be where I work on staying at. So I'll keep y'all posted on all of that. Okay, so I think that's about it for now. I'm gonna see you guys once I get over to Renew. And then if you guys have any questions at all, please comment down below. If you're a little shy, because I know some of y'all tend to DM me instead of like commenting on here, which is totally cool with me. You can DM me questions too. I am an open book and I'm not afraid to answer them. And plus it allows me to be able to ask them to Dawn too. And we can even do like a little collab video and get those questions answered. All right, y'all. I will see you guys there. Talk to you in a bit. Today I'm going to be going through another treatment with Dawn, and also kind of just giving you guys a little update on why I'm going to continue this even though we are into the improvement season, and answering some questions that I've received since the last visit I was here. Alright guys, so in the last vlog I shared with you that I took a trip to Morales just to go see about what he would think about me going larger, and I didn't set a date yet then, but I thought about it and I slept on it. And we got a date. We're going to do it. So the surgery date is going to be 10/10. I am super excited. It is officially like 30 days right from today. So I'm nervous and excited. So I definitely want to chat with Dawn today about what the game plan is going to be leading up to my surgery, and how we're going to continue on treatments post-surgery as I'm recovering and getting deeper into the improvement season. So in the last vlog I shared with you that I took a trip to Morales just to go see about what he would think about me going larger, and I didn't set a date yet then, but I thought about it and I slept on it. And we got a date. We're going to do it. So the surgery date is going to be 10/10. I am super excited. It is officially like 30 days right from today. So I'm nervous and excited. So I definitely want to chat with Dawn today about what the game plan is going to be leading up to my surgery, and how we're going to continue on treatments post-surgery as I'm recovering and getting deeper into the improvement season.
So with that, Miss Britt and I had a conversation about athletes who are on different substances, hormone replacement therapy, maybe they're using pro-hormones or they're using supplements that boost their hormones, and whether or not those substances should be taken or held prior to having surgery if you have a situation where you've planned your surgery. And it is really important to talk to your surgeon and your surgical team, including your anesthesiologist, about their preferences. Most will find that anabolic compounds only need to be held if that person is having an implanted device in their body that could increase their risk for surgical postoperative embolism or blood clots. So typically that's going to be a metal or titanium device, but we lean on those anesthesiologists to make that decision. They're the final decision maker. And when we come to certain procedures that don't involve metal implanted devices, sometimes it's a positive impact, a therapeutic effect, to be on their hormones because of the anti-inflammatory effect and the increased healing properties that come from hormones being balanced correctly. So make sure you talk to your surgeon and you talk to the anesthesiologist and their team about what their preferences are.
So since I've been shifting and settling into my reverse and into my improvement season, I've also been working on just embracing my body at this stage, understanding that we're going to put on some body fat in the process, and it's super normal to do that, and it's also really healthy to do that. But I feel like it's something that so many women struggle with, myself included, just because you're just so used to seeing yourself in prep, getting leaner every single week. You're seeing new lines, you're seeing striations, you're seeing veins and everything like that. And when you shift, you don't see those things anymore, and it can kind of mentally mess with you a little bit. So I have been working on what's my body doing now that makes me feel really good. My lips are getting better. I have more energy now. My skin is kind of getting back to a good spot too. And also, I like the fuller look in some areas of my body. So I think just being able to see the good sides of what your body is doing in the improvement season is also helping me to not get in my head about seeing my body soften from how it looks in prep.
Embracing it.
Yeah, you got to embrace it and buy the bigger jeans, buy the bigger leggings. I have leggings and stuff, all sizes in my wardrobe for that reason. So I'm going to continue on with the treatments because I definitely have areas that I want to bring up. You guys already know glutes are always a goal. That's always a focus. The upper glutes were an area that a couple of judges have pointed out that they wanted to see more development in, more glute depth overall. And also hamstrings. That's another area that we want to focus on. And since I have the food and I also have like the training to support it, this is just going to all help complement. So when it's time to get on stage again, I'll see noticeable differences in those areas.
Yeah, so we actually have the technology and the device made specifically for different contoured body parts. So we can put this on the vastus lateralis, or that upper quad sweep, to kind of increase the depth and size in the upper quad for someone who's kind of lagging in that area, who maybe has a longer muscle. The belly of the muscle of the upper glute. We've had some great glute activation with Miss Britt here doing the EMS therapy on her. And if you think about it, anytime you get an increased muscle contraction at the rate of 20,000 reps, we're going to see some development if you're fueling your body and you're feeding your body. So we're leaning less on that radio frequency technology that burns the fat so nicely and more on that EMS technology, that stimulation and muscle development.
So a few questions that I've received as I've been chatting about what we've been up to. Do you think someone should do insulin if they're at a higher body fat percentage and they also want to lose some fat, but they still want to like build their curves, build some muscle?
Mm-hmm. I definitely don't see a contraindication to therapy of this type when you have a higher body fat composition, because the goal ultimately is to increase that lean muscle mass, that area that we're targeting to increase the size and the amount of muscle that you develop there. And if you understand how fat burning occurs, your resting metabolic rate and the amount of calories that you burn at rest, just keeping your body alive, is increased when you have a higher percentage of lean body muscle. So increasing that muscle theoretically is going to also help you with losing that body fat overall, as well as the radio frequency technology that helps with kind of melting lipolysis, causing that body fat to decline.
Okay, next question is, why do you think it's important for me to continue the treatments up until I have my procedure?
So we're trying to maximize muscle development over time. So the more often we can do the procedure for Miss Britt, which theoretically and according to the manufacturer, they recommend that we take about a week vacation or a week rest in between therapies. The more times that we provide the therapy, the more development of muscle we're having. So if we can continue this therapy up until she has surgery, we're just maximizing maintaining that lean muscle mass as well as our goal of increasing it.
And then follow-on question is, how soon after my surgery do you recommend we start back doing this?
So we're obviously going to leave that up to your surgeon and your surgical team if it's an area of the body that you're having surgery on that we're working on. So somebody who went and had a BBL, within that healing period, we're not going to go doing an EMS radio frequency to their glutes. But for somebody who is having, breast augmentation, no reason why we couldn't do that glute stimulation once surgeon agrees that you're available to start exercising and doing strenuous activity.
And that's a good point, because a lot of ladies that I'm connected to, they're interested in breast augmentation. That's what I'm getting done. And with my doc, he's already said, you're cleared to start strength training within 3 weeks. So since you can't lift a certain amount when you're in recovery, this could be really great for them to do to still get that that activation in their muscles, right?
Yeah, the intensity of the exercise as well.
Yeah.
You're going to be going at it a little bit more cautiously initially until you feel your body out and you can see what you can tolerate. Mm-hmm. With this, there's no downtime, so we can do this procedure on her glutes and she's good to go the very next day.
And quads and hams.
And quads and hams and triceps.
All
and
the
shoulders.
Things. So you're basically getting a workout without going to the gym.
Yes.
You are, and you feel it. You feel like you've had a workout.
Mm-hmm. There was a question that I just had on, do I feel a difference in starting the treatments? Mm-hmm. And I definitely feel a difference. I can feel a difference and I can see a difference. One of the biggest things that I noticed was after we had our treatment on we typically meet on a Saturday, mm-hmm. I would go to train glutes that Monday and I was fatiguing out.
You can't pump those glutes very well. Really fuel.
I was fatiguing out quarter of the way through the workout, I'm shaking. So I'm having to go down in weight. So I definitely felt like my glutes were just more activated. Mm-hmm. And it didn't take them as long either for me to feel them when I would train, that next training session after we had our treatments here. And overall fullness, I feel more fuller and more depth in the area that we focus on the most, the upper area. My coach noticed the difference too in check-in photos. So It's been really cool to see the changes.
And most of this process so far has been during a cut. It's been during a period of calorie deficit. So imagine, how often do we usually say that we had muscle development during a period of calorie deficit of an extended amount of time? It's very difficult to do unless you're brand new at bodybuilding and your body's so receptive because you've been sedentary for a long time. For Britt, her glutes are used to being worked out a lot. And so, to be able to see them develop as she's burning and losing body fat was really a big deal for me.
Yeah, it was awesome. Plan post-surgery in terms of our treatments and everything. So I'm cleared to work out. I got the green light to get back at it with everything. What do you think our treatments will then look like at that time?
So typically, what the studies suggest is a package or a grouping of 4 therapy sessions. For Britt, we really are pushing hard because she was going to nationals with the goal of getting that pro card this season, and we kind of had the rug pulled out from underneath her because of some setbacks with illness and surgery. So we're kind of revisiting what our plan and our timeline looks like. And I think we're going to spread out therapy instead of doing every single week, kind of consecutively spread it out every couple weeks and focus on the multiple body parts that she feels like is lagging or are lagging, or the areas where she feels like the judges have recommended she has more growth and depth to those areas. So we're constantly revisiting our plan. We'll probably look at like an 8-week section and kind of hit it, attack it, and then revisit just like you normally do with the prep with your coach. It's kind of like, how did our plan work? And do we need to pivot and readjust and go from there? Everyone's body is going to develop a little bit differently. The amount that she's eating is different than the amount that I'm eating. So how that impacts her body, we have to see it to gauge it. But our plan for right now is every couple weeks we'll be doing the core, the glutes, and probably starting to work on some of that outer quad sweep to see how much we can develop that muscle for her.
Is there any, like, would she need to come in different clothes ever?
So you can actually do this over clothing if you need to, but for the radio frequency, the temperature helps also with the lipolysis. So I feel like skin to skin is best. But truthfully, you could do it over top of clothing. So ideally, we want them comfortable. If you're comfortable with exposing your skin, take it off. I'm a medical provider, so I've seen it all. We really just want to make sure that we can target that area, that muscle group. So if clothes are going to inhibit that, we might want to pull them down or pull them aside. We are in an exam room in the privacy, just the two of us. So most of our clients have been comfortable just stripping down to their underwear or a pair of shorts or top that exposes the body part that we're working on so that we can target it a little bit more effectively. But if you're uncomfortable with that, you can certainly leave your clothing on and we can get that stimulation, electromagnetic radio frequencies through the clothing if we need to.
What's good, y'all? So I am at a post-workout sauna session. I am still trying to get several of these a week in. I'm trying to decide. I probably will pause my membership after the surgery just so I can have some time to recover, but I still want to keep these in the mix because they're good for inflammation and everything. And as y'all know, like, that at-home sauna life just wasn't quite cutting it. So I just finished hitting shoulders. Cardio's done for the day. I feel like it's turned into a, like, what Shantae had, the Sauna Chronicles. I really feel like this week I just came into it with such a better focus and intention and goals. And I don't feel this is the least food focused I have felt since I got out of prep. So I'm riding this wave because I just feel better physically. I feel better mentally. I look better physically too. I got an in-body scan done yesterday when I was at the Renew office, as you guys just saw. And my weight, even I checked this morning, I'm like down to like 130. So I just know this level of focus is going to serve me very well. I think kind of like seeing my numbers last night, I put on a couple pounds of muscle just since we ended prep until now, and that's super exciting for me because I just think, like, right in the improvement season, it can become really easy to become more lax because you don't have, like I was sharing with y'all yesterday, because you don't have like those visual, like those really, really visual kind of cues that progress is happening. You know what I mean? Like you have during prep when you're seeing yourself get leaner or you're seeing yourself get lighter on the scale and whatnot. Improvement season is, I just trained shoulders. Let me prop my arm up. Improvement season is different. So I think, like, even if you aren't in improvement season and you're just focusing on, like, maybe this is your bulking season or you're just focusing on putting on some more muscle, like really finding those things to keep you encouraged. I'm not gonna say motivated because motivation, that falters, but keeping you just encouraged to stay focused, I think is key. And that for me has just made a game changer difference for the week. So whatever y'all are going through, even if it's not like fitness related, weight training related, I think in anything that you're looking at doing in life where the benefit is more long term, like it's not so immediate, finding the little things along the way to kind of keep you focused, to kind of keep you grounded is going to serve you so far. So I'm excited to continue on this path for the week. I'm texting Coach back and forth right now as I'm filming this video. We are going to be dropping down to doing check-ins once a week now. As y'all know, if you're in my prep vlog series, we were checking in twice a week. So we're going to drop down to once a week now. So it'll be on Thursdays. So y'all will probably get a little physique update towards the end of our episode for this. But yeah, y'all, that's all the updates for now. For all my weight girlies out there, this is my favorite lace spray, my favorite melting spray. Works wonders, it's great on doesn't cause skin irritation, protects your hairline too, and with humidity resistance, ultra hold. It lasts during the workouts, okay, because that's important. No, I don't have a discount code to share. Like I said, I am just committed to sharing things products that I just love to use. Y'all already know I am a beauty girly through and through. So let me know if you guys like these recommendations, these products that I talk about. Some of y'all let me know if you try them out, some of y'all don't. So just let your girl know. So y'all, it is Wednesday, which means it's another leg day. And I am just super excited to just really give these last 4 weeks like everything I have. And the cat's out the bag now that I am 28 days out from my surgery with Morales. So that being said, I know that I am going to be taking some time post-surgery to recover. I'll be able to train legs within 3 weeks, but I'm just gonna have limitations with how much I can lift, like how much I can physically like pick up at a certain point. And I'll be sharing all that. So I'll be sharing like my post-op recovery stuff with you, how I'm training legs and glutes and all that good fun stuff. So more stuff coming down the line on that. But that being said, I know I'm gonna have to kind of just take some time off, and like volume wise, I'm not gonna be able to push as heavy as I can. So now that I am in this fed state and energy is high, sleep is back where it needs to be, okay, we full, I am going to be making the most out of these next 4 weeks that I have with all of my training. So I'm just really excited about that. We are also continuing on my gym shopping journey through San Antonio. So today's leg day is going to take place at Muscle Factory. Now, I had a membership there a few years ago, before they did some like renovations and everything. So I was there before then, and I liked it. I liked the environment and the feel. Since then, they've added so much stuff, and I know so many people that train out of there. I have clients that train out of there too. So I feel like I know I'm gonna like it. Like that's just it. Like I know I'm gonna like it. I know I'm gonna get a good leg day in today and whatnot. I'm just trying to decide. Obviously, I wouldn't be getting these memberships like before. Well, I'll probably wouldn't be getting these memberships before. We'll figure it out. Y'all know the motto on the channel. We're going to find out together. But obviously, I just see a lot of benefit in just being around a certain type of environment and intention of people that are training when you are working toward a certain goal. This is nothing against commercial gyms at all, okay? But I just do think that the vibe of the environment that you're in, and kind of let me know if you feel this way in the comments, it makes a difference. But I also am just considering like working out with a trainer just for like a leg day, like a glute and ham day once a week, only because that's just a huge focus area for me. I've shared a lot with you guys about wanting to bring up my glutes, and I also want to bring up my hamstrings, because at this point we're just nitpicking, you know, things on that can help me just bring an even better package next year when we step on stage again, okay? And I'm just excited about that, and I just feel we all get to a place where we could all just use an extra push. And I can find someone, I'm not gonna say if, but when I find someone that I feel like can do that, and I can also work through like those last few weeks, like into prep where I'm just feeling really just depleted, where, you know, food is low, energy is low, but we got to keep pushing. And if I can work on building that relationship now, all the better for me. Because y'all, if you can tell by now, I like structure in my life. And I just like to be able to have as many things kind of set in place before the season begins as possible. So that's another thing that I'm also looking at doing this improvement season. Also add to the list of things I am looking forward to. You guys, we met last night. Me and Aura met. You guys know her as Aurelia, for FFC. We got some exciting stuff planned. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so good. Now that I'm out of prep, we have revisited everything and we got some really good stuff coming our way. So if you haven't already, now's the time to go. You're not gonna want to miss out. Go ahead on, follow us. I'll put our stuff down here somewhere and y'all ain't gonna want to miss. All right, now out for this leg day.
Got it.
Coming back.
Gotta love it. I just scare myself into it. Oh yeah.
I feel like while I am losing up my sauna membership, we just gonna have these chats in the sauna. It's just gonna be a thing. So recap of today. I liked it, y'all. It was just such a different feel that I got from it. Like, it reminds me of the gym that I first started in when I first joined the gym, like when I was in high school. So the gym that I grew up in, like, that kind of started me in all of this. It was like a small bodybuilding studio in the south suburbs of Chicago. And the feel of it, like, yeah, you had people in there were like all different walks of life, but everyone in there was seriously putting in work, okay? Not everyone competed, but you could not tell in the difference in intensity of the people that were in the space. And I remember like how I felt when I walked into that place for the first time when I was a teen, and walking into there today, I'm just like, okay, yeah, this feels like the kind of atmosphere like I know I want to be in to get to where I want to go. I ran into one of my clients there, teammates, people I've seen on Instagram, people I've been connected to, never really met like in real life and everything. So it was just an all-around dope experience. Like it really was. So I feel like I'm pretty sold, you know. And also I was just chatting it up with one of the guys there before I walked out, and he was just like, you know, this is one of the few places in this city where I feel like you walk in and it makes you want to work harder. And that's just something that I rock with, I vibe with, because y'all know, like, I love this lifestyle because there's always something to improve upon, right? And I don't want to be the hardest working person in the room. just simply put. And this is nothing against commercial gyms. You know, I think they have a time and a place. I might still keep a membership at a commercial gym just if I'm like out and about and I happen to be on the side of town, I want to get in cardio lift, whatever. But y'all, I'm close. We close. Let me know in the comments. Because I feel like, I know it's a lot of y'all on here too who also love kitchen stuff. Like I love kitchen stuff. And y'all, I think I gotta get a creamy. I think I gotta do it. Because y'all know this is the channel of honesty, okay? I've come to terms with accepting my truth, okay? And y'all, the halo top, I love it, but it tears my stomach apart. Like, it just tears my stomach apart. And I think I'm just getting to that point now where I've been on this lifestyle for so long, and the cleaner I eat, the longer I go on this path and road without eating dairy and things like that, like, I just cannot digest it. I already stopped eating cheese, okay? Because cheese is a risk, okay? It is a choice for me to eat cheese. I'm gonna leave it at that. But y'all, I miss ice cream. So I think I'm gonna have to break down and get a creamy. I know you guys saw my other recipe that I shared with like my protein fluff, but from what I've been seeing, I can just do a lot more with the creamy that I'm thinking with what I currently have. So if y'all have a creamy, let me know down in the comments. I honestly feel like if it's gonna be anyone to convince me to go ahead on and add to cart and purchase, it's gonna be y'all here, because we rocking with each other. The love in the comments and the community is real, and I feel like we all in this boat, okay? We on this road together. Okay? If you do have a creamy, let me know if you feel like it was worth it, because it is like an investment for what I'm seeing. So I guess just like for real, let me know, like, do you think it is worth it? Do you think it's worth your while? Like, do you think you get your money's worth? Because I feel like some of the stuff we get, you don't always, like, you use it every blue moon, but like not like that to justify like adding it. And I don't like clutter, and I'm already looking at my appliances in my kitchen like, okay, we might have to kind of pump the brakes a little bit. So anyway, all right, y'all, my sauna is now over. I did a 40-minute infrared tonight, and I feel really good. So, and I needed this after today. I did some vacuums in here, as you guys saw, stretching in here too. And yeah, y'all, all right, off to HEB, and I will probably talk to y'all in the morning at check-ins. Yeah, y'all, so I'm just now leaving my sauna session. We made 3 this week, and I think I finally found my fit on how I want to incorporate this into my improvement season. I'm gonna keep up with 3 sessions per week. That feels really good for me. I like the way I feel mentally when I'm out of there. Physically, we staying tight. Like, I just like it. So we're gonna keep it in the mix. I also feel like I finally found my footing and I got my shit together. And I finally feel like I've gotten my legs under me with this reverse plan, y'all. Like I was sharing the other day. And this morning's check-ins confirmed that. I was at my lowest weight that I have been since I ended prep. I was at 130 this morning, and coach was very pleased with what he saw in my check-ins and staying tight. Not that the goal is to, stay tight and be stage lean. That's definitely not the goal. But I definitely don't want to put on an excessive amount of body fat unnecessarily so. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't trying to do all that. Anybody got time for all that? So as of right now, we're going to keep things as is. As I shared with you guys, we are stopping a lot of my supplementation. Just about everything has now stopped that I was taking on prep. So just going to give my body some time to stabilize before we make any changes. So my cardio is still at an hour. I'm also still at 3 carb meals a day. And I'm not too hungry. I'm only hungry. I'm my most hungry on days where I'm training legs, because we pushing. You know what I mean? Ooh, the sunset's really pretty. Let's see what else. Oh, y'all, so now I am on the hunt for a 7-Eleven, because one of my wellness babes posted in her stories that 7-Eleven has this new Coke Zero Oreo. What the fuck? Oh my gosh, I gotta go find this. Y'all know I'm a Coke Zero stan, okay? Y'all also know I messed some Oreos up, okay? Y'all to mess trying to put the 2 together, baby. So I am about to go on my route home. There are 2 7-Elevens I'm gonna drive by. I plan on going to the first one to see if they got it. If they don't have it, I'm gonna whip on over to the next one. But Operation Find Coke Zero Oreo is in full effect. And if you guys have tried it out, let me know down in the comments. Y'all, I don't think it's on my path to have this tonight. It's the second 7-Eleven I just went to. They don't have it. They don't even like have the same display that I've seen in the other cities. So now I'm curious, is it even in Texas? If you have found this Coke Zero Oreo in Texas, please let me know down in the comments below. All right, y'all, I'm gonna head home because I'm sweaty now. Well, I've been sweaty because I finished the sauna. But I'm ready to hop in the shower, get clean, wash my hair, and watch Big Brother or Selling Sunset with my baby on the couch. What's good, y'all? Happy Friday. I felt like doing a little bit different eye today. So it is on my list, y'all, to do a stage makeup standalone video that is coming. I have some other ones coming soon. So like I said, we getting back into the mix. I look today, get into it. And I think I'm just embracing trying different stuff, trying different colors and everything. I feel like I have a tendency, and I don't know if y'all like this too, all my makeup girlies out there, like if I find a color palette that I like, I tend to stick within that palette. So for example, like last year I went through this whole like orangish kind of phase. So everything was like orange. And then I went to this kind of like pink and blush phase. But now I find myself like, okay, we need to switch it up. We need to switch it up. So I am, like I said, this is the channel of accountability too. I am working on having different colors and just really taking advantage. So I have all these eyeshadow palettes here and I find myself using like the same 2 or 3, which makes no sense. And then I'll be going to Ulta One to buy some more. Then I'll be going to Ulta One to buy some more. So I need to use what I got, okay? Just like they say, you got food at home. You don't need nothing out in the streets, okay? I got stuff here I need to use first. So today, y'all, I am really excited. I have an interview later on today with one of my friends that has his own channel called Creation World. It is a channel that is dedicated towards all things creative. They do a lot of things within the gaming space. They do a lot of things on the WWE. So I am really excited to be featured later on tonight. And I got some shopping done this morning too. I went bright and early because I think I'm gonna have to end the vlog today because tomorrow we're kicking off a whole other thing this weekend. I'm going to San Antonio Pro and I'm gonna be cheering on a few people that I know. Nisi, if you're watching this vlog, boo-boo, I can't wait to cheer you on stage. And it's a few other competitors that I know that are competing this weekend as well. So this weekend, y'all, it is going to be that. And then we are going to be heading back to Austin to go shoot at Dollywood Studios. It is a creator studio in Austin, Texas. So I will be sharing all that. But I know y'all said in a couple of vlogs ago that you guys like the longer vlogs. So I just want to make sure that y'all have enough stuff to watch. So I think we might be coming up on the tail end of this one. I was editing this one last night and I was just seeing what the clips I hadn't even put in. We were already around like 35, 40-ish minutes. So for y'all who are rocking around and sticking around, thank y'all so much. I so appreciate you. Let me know. Again, like I said, I'm open book. Anything you guys want me to cover, chat about, more about in the reverse series, let me know. I am getting back to creating also standalone videos because I think I want to get back to doing 2 YouTube videos a week. That feels really good to me. It's something that I can for real stick with. So I think that's what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to show y'all some goodies that I got this morning from the store because y'all know I'm continuing on the flavor quest, okay? We got flavor back in our life now. I'm happy. Your girl is happy. It don't take much. It don't take much to make me happy. A few things that I got. Rice cakes. Which I feel like are pretty common. It's not a lot of flavor. Rice cakes that I like, y'all. Like the white cheddar is cool. It's an acquired taste though. I get sick of it after a few times. Butter popcorn is cool. I can't eat tomato basil because I have a tomato allergy. Chocolate, meh, I could leave it. But caramel and apple cinnamon, those are like my flavor ones that I go to. How many of these did I buy? Oh, okay, another one. Also got some rice because I have a rice cooker here. I normally do my rice like seasoned and everything, but sometimes I'm in a pinch. I ain't got time. So 2 minutes in the microwave, rice is done, and it's enough to get me through the day. favorite cooking spray. I no longer use Pam. If you use Pam, please stop. Please stop using it. Swap it out for this. Thank me later. Y'all, listen. These. Now these. So you guys have seen me talk about my mug cake on here, and you've also seen me talk about my protein ice cream on here. And if I get a creamy, y'all already know this is going in it. But got me some chips from Lily's. So peanut butter, because y'all already know I'm a peanut butter stan. And I got milk chocolate. So just add a little something something in my mug cakes that I made. Sometimes I'll do it in like the little ice cream thing. Well, when I was eating ice cream thing. So we got that. Bought several of these. How many of these did I buy? Three, okay. Sometimes I typically do black coffee, but sometimes I want a little something something in it, so I'll squirt some of this in it. I also use this, y'all. This is what I use to make my powdered peanut butter low calorie recipe. Okay, so if you missed that, I'll link it somewhere here. It is in a nice short format that y'all told me you guys wanted it in. So I got that. And then I also saw they had this flavor that I haven't tried yet. It is their double fudge. So I'm not like I like chocolate, don't get me wrong, but I'm not like a fudge brownie-ish kind of person. So I'm gonna see how this goes, like how I like it topped on stuff. TBD, I'll let y'all know on that. Y'all already know y'all already know you can have enough seasoning, okay? You really cannot. So I bought this one today. This is their, see if it's gonna focus. Their garlic parmesan. This is actually my first time seeing this one. I have not seen this one in store, so I'm hoping it's good. I can't see it not being good. And then this was a sauce that someone in my Instagram stories recommended that I check out. It's not the black truffle one, it's the green sauce, and I hear it's better, but I love tomatillos and I love like salsa verde, so we're gonna see how this one goes. What else did I get? But I'm on the go, if I just want something, I got these. These are my favorite protein bars. Hands down fave. Say what you will about any other brand, these are my favorite. And I got some, of course, 0 calorie bevs. I got ginger ale and A&W. Just the cream soda, or just the, okay, no, it's just root beer. So, A&W root beer. And that's the grocery haul for the day. Now, I also did buy some ground turkey. Y'all, I've reached my limit with tilapia. I can't do it no more. I get to this point in every prep where I just cannot stomach eating it any longer, and I've reached that point, and I'm not in prep. So me and tilapia, I'll see her next year, okay? I'll see her next year. So my protein sources are now chicken and also turkey. So I've been doing ground turkey burgers, and those have been really good to me. So I just feel like a lot of staying interested in the improvement season, at least for me, I can't speak for nobody else, is looking forward to the food that I'm eating, okay? Like, I gotta look forward to what I'm eating. I gotta like what I'm putting in my mouth, okay? So, all that being said, I have been doing ground turkey, and I have been making that into turkey burgers, like turkey patties, and it's been really easy, because my protein serving sizes are 4 ounces, so it's just really easy just to divide that in 4 and make those up. And then I've been doing chicken. I am using these 2 seasonings today on my chicken because y'all know we got to keep it interesting. I don't know how these 2 are going to taste together, but I feel like they're going to go good. I mean, how could they not? Buffalo ranch and garlic parmesan. I mean, like, it's going to be good. Now I'm also going to be switching up with my chicken this week too, because I just feel like last week I made them ahead of time. Like, I seasoned it and then I sauteed it in the skillet, got a nice texture to it, but I just got kind of bored of it. So this week, what I'm going to do is season them and then kind of get them marinated. And I am going to make these in the air fryer as I get ready to eat them. Alright y'all, so it's been about 30 minutes since this has been in the fridge marinating. I'm about to pop these in the air fryer and then we'll see how these came out.